so
Wait a minute, you dimwit. Don't you know nothing about driving nails? Are you that dumb? Can you see where that nail is pointing? That nail is for the opposite wall. Come on.
Welcome back to I Make Beer. Today I'm showing you my Keezer build. I had to build a new Keezer because my old one crapped out, and it was a used chest freezer that I picked up. I think it was 7 cubic foot or maybe 5 cubic foot. I can't remember what size it actually was. And so yeah, it lasted but almost 2 years, and it's done. I ended up getting a brand new freezer, and I ended up purchasing it from Walmart online, had it delivered. I mean, it came in like a couple days, and it's 10 cubic foot. It was on sale at the time. I'll put a link in the description, but it's probably not on sale anymore. I checked out some scratch and dents. Those didn't pan out. I checked Facebook Marketplace. I checked Craigslist, and every time I found something that was halfway decent, by the time I got in touch with that person, it was gone. So I decided to just go with new. So it's a Frigidaire, 10 cubic foot, as I said. So we're gonna start unpacking. So here you can see the box. I got, and actually it's pretty light. I actually carried this thing right down the stairs. Well, actually I didn't carry it. I sort of like dragged it down the stairs, but it went down pretty easy. It's not that heavy. So I'm unpacking it here, and then I checked to see how many kegs I could fit in there, and I ended up getting, I can get 3 across. I got 2 in there now, and you'll see I'll move this keg over, and I can get them 2 width. The 6L keg is a little bit larger diameter than the corny keg, and then I can get 3 across, and there was still some space. So I can get 6 down in the low part, and I can probably get my 2.5 gallon keg, corny kegs on the shelf there, where that goes over the compressor. So I originally started making this collar. This was 2x6. I cut the corners at a 45. I used biscuits to join the corners up, and then I clamped it together. I didn't realize that the cover or the lid from the freezer was concave, and it didn't really sit flat, so it didn't actually dry or lay perfect like it should have. And then I glued it right down, construction adhesive, put some weight on the top of it, to get it to sit there, and I didn't like it. I ended up ripping it off. It was a little bit too small. So I built another one. This is actually 2x10, so I got 8.5 inches of collar here. I just butt jointed them, so I just screwed the ends together. I didn't get crazy with the 45s and the biscuits. I also put a chamfer in the top, and the lid sits down a lot tighter with that, so I ended up doing that. And you can see here, I caulked the hell out of it. Anywhere air could escape or come in, it's got caulked. So it was caulked on the inside and on the outside, all corners, even underneath that little overhang that you saw there, all the way around. So I also used the Duo-Tight for my CO2 lines. So it's an 8mm, which is roughly 5/16. So I just drilled a 5/16 hole. That thing's fit through that hole real snug. So I haven't caulked it yet. I'll probably throw some caulk around it. And then here's the hookup for the regulators. I have 4 regulators. That didn't focus very well. Those are 15 PSI regulators, the first 3. The last one, I believe, is a 30 PSI. And that's usually the one I hook up to when I'm force carbonating. And then this fan was in my other Keezer, and it's just a computer fan, but it runs on 110 instead of 12 volt. So I just strapped it onto the side just to keep the air circulating around, because otherwise you're going to get real cold spots in the bottom and against the walls, but in the middle you're not. Then I threw in two of the kegs that I still had beer in, because I actually ended up having to toss one, because when my Keezer blew, I didn't get one of them. I couldn't get back into a cool spot, so that one got a little rancid. So I got all of them hooked up. I got my 3 tap lines hooked up. I do have 4 regulators. I got 2 more taps coming. As you saw on that, the shanks are really long. I think those might be 6-inch shanks. But my old Keezer, actually, I built and encased it with wood also, so it actually is thicker. The collar is thicker than just the, I think I used 2x6 on that one. So I got extra long shanks because I wasn't sure how long I needed to go. This one I can get away with a 4-inch shank, probably a 3.5, but I'm probably going to go with a 4-inch shank just in case I do encase it with something or make it look fancy on the outside. I got some playroom with the shanks. So I'm going to have a total of 5 taps on this one for now. Like I said, I can probably put 8 kegs in there, 6 full-size 5-gallon kegs, and then 2 2.5-gallon kegs. So I got a lot of room in this one, so it should come out pretty well. Otherwise, guys, that's all I got for you. I'm going to turn around and go back here and continue watching the Yankees. They're right now beating the Twins 1-0. And like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys joining me. This isn't a brew video, it's a build video, but I got another one coming out. So just wanted to throw this up there. I'm sure in my past videos you saw the new Keezer behind me and I sort of explained it, but this was a quick overview on how I built it. I didn't get into a lot of detail. I'm sure most of you guys know how to build Keezers, and if not, there's a ton of videos out there that show you actually how to put everything together. But it's pretty straightforward. It's not the hardest thing in the world. So again, like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. We'll be brewing beers next. Later.